Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Sisbody, a true letter welcome to Space Crew, which is Bomber Crew, but in space, and I do mean that very literally indeed. Same team made this in terms of, like, graphics and UI, even the font of the logo. Yeah, very, very similar indeed. Seems like it's kind of like a sci-fi spin-off of Bomber Crew, and that's great, because Bomber Crew was great, so more of that, thumbs up. Now, it's still a few months out, so as a result of that, this is just a demo, alpha version, not feature complete, diddly-diddly-dee, and no bloody clue how much content is in this thing. So, let's find out together, because I'll never turn down a chance to play some more Bomber Crew, but in space. So, if you never played any Bomber Crew, imagine FTL, but even more chaotic, where you're even more likely to flipping die. Because, same basic principle, it's going to be real-time ship-to-ship combat, where you've got various rooms and various specialists, so you'll notice in, say, you know, the gun pods at the back there, you've got a gunner, you've got a pilot who's doing the piloting, you've got an engineer in the middle there, who's going to be doing the repairing when things go wrong, and things will be going wrong. But, yeah, things are extremely complicated and chaotic in this world because people aren't just supposed to sit at their stations. They won't just auto-do their jobs. Instead, everybody's going to have a bunch of different abilities that are all on independent cooldown timers. And unlike FTL, you can't pause. You can slow time briefly, but you can't pause, give a bunch of orders, and then unpause. No. This game is going to kill you. It is going to kick your ass happily. So, yeah, right now as we're in Tutorial Town, we've only got one thing we can do. Because, you know, right now, the ship is docked. So, select the pilot by clicking on him here or over here, and then tell him to launch. And there we go. The ship does indeed launch. Absolutely spectacular. Now we're in space. Also, I always love the scale of this game, because, yeah, sure you can be zoomed in right here to manage your troops, but you've also got to keep an eye on, you know, other ships all around you in three-dimensional space. So, yeah, you can zoom right out. It really feels big and epic, which is great. So, navigation. The pilot can fly the ship, but he's only going to fly it in a straight line. So, as a result of that, yeah, you need to tag things. You want to go somewhere, you go into tag mode, you look at it, and you tag it. And as a result of that, yeah, the pilot will now navigate over in that direction. Lovely. Also, I just want to draw attention to this fact because it's beautiful that, yeah, beneath you, the world is actually rotating, and as the areas enter night, they actually light up. You can see that little lights coming on the distance. That's beautiful. That's such a lovely touch. That's spectacular. So, we've made it to a little jump thing. The way you get from area to area is, yeah, you don't just sort of impulse your way to the moon. Apparently that would take a while, because the moon's actually quite a long way away. I know it looks small, but it's actually really big. It's just that it's far away. So, as we're close by to like a warp beacon or whatever, select Captain, and now charge up my hyperdrive. That's going to screw up the rest of the power, because hyperdrives use a lot of power. And prepare to engage. So through the thing we go, and whoobly whoop, there we go. Now we're at the moon. Spectacular. And we've got enemies coming in. Same basic principle as we've seen before. We need to be tagging them. But before we do that, yeah, weapon stations. Because you've never got enough crew to do literally everything. So my engineer's going to do a little bit of gunning on this occasion. Marvellous. And yeah, my security specialist, he's going to get on with a bit of gunning too. Great. So now all 4 guns are manned. Now we go into tagging mode to tag the enemies, because my friends can't fire until, you know, the enemy have been tagged. Everyone's now been tagged, so we can leave that mode. And now, basically, for the time being, we can just leave everyone to get on with their own business, because everything is A-okay. You can keep an eye on shields over there. So yeah, like in FTL, you do actually have like shields on this occasion. So until your shields go down, you're not taking any damage to your actual ship. So that's a little bit more forgiving than it was in Bomber Crew, because they didn't have shields in Bomber Crew, because that wasn't a thing they had in the Second World War. So that's A-okay. But yeah, on this occasion, the rear shield's in trouble, but looks to me like we're going to be focusing firepower on this guy over here. Can't imagine he's going to be around for too much longer. Job done. So, actual mission is go to communications array. So, sure, I could tag the actual station to go back to Earth, but that's not where I'm supposed to be going. So you need to keep an eye on, yeah, what you're supposed to be doing. What we're supposed to be doing is doing a bit of fixing of a comm array. Lovely. Okay, we've reached the comm array and shields have been restored. So, okay. Zoom in here. And yeah, my engineer friend now needs to move to a different station. Station that wasn't actually in the original because, yeah, In Space Crew, there's a lot more stuff going on, like, you know, shields means there's an actual shield battery of some description, and because we're out in space, we've got ourselves a tractor beam, so we've got to go bring the broken thing onto our ship. Then send my engineer to actually work on that. Absolutely flipping spectacular. So he's good at fixing things. He's an engineer. He should be doing the fixing if he can possibly do so. Back to the tractor beam. Pop it back in. Mission complete. Though just like in Bomber Crew, you do actually need to make your way home. So tag the jump. So then we can speed up time anytime you want to. Slowing down time, however, yeah, that has got a meter. You can slow down time to give yourself a moment to think, but yeah, that does actually recharge afterwards. So yeah, you can't just pause, give orders, etc. You can give yourself a moment, no more. So Captain, charge hyperdrive, then take us into warp, please, and through we go. Magnificent. And with that, everybody makes it home, I get paid, the ship didn't explode because yes, if your ship explodes, that's not the end of the game, but you do lose all of the upgrades you've done to the ship. Just like in Bomber Crew. If people die, you've just got to replace them, and yeah, they might have been experienced with special abilities that new recruits won't have. So try to keep everyone alive if at all possible. So, before we head on the next mission, probably best we spend some of that lovely money to get my ship up to snuff. But yeah, thing about games like this and Bomber Crew is, you're never going to be able to afford everything. And even if you could afford everything, the best gear comes with compromises. Everything is a matter of, yeah, choosing your poison. So, for example, it might seem like a very good idea to have, say, you know, a massive shield battery. So you've got more shields before your shields collapse. Absolutely. Good idea. But that means the recharge rate is going to be slower. However, you could have a weaker shield, but it comes back more quickly. Depending on what you're taking on in your next mission, either might be appropriate. And there's a lot of stuff you can theoretically upgrade in all sorts of fun different ways. All the weapon slots, yeah, some weapons more effective against shields, some more against armor. The engines themselves, of course. Here's fun, the ship only has one escape pod at the start. So that's one crew member. If you've got one very valuable crew member, you could keep alive even if the ship falls apart. But yeah, unfortunately, no other escape pods. Actually, so just one person for now, that's good. Lots of equipment dotted around the ship, so yeah, we got some fire extinguishers, a handful of rifles, because yeah, this being in space, boarding is now a thing. That was never a thing in Bomber Crew, but now the aliens might be planning to board. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah, we've got a little bit of money, but nowhere near a flipping enough. A large shield battery is not going to be a bad starting point. So I'm going to drop 1,000 on that. That seems like a good starting point to me. And as we've just gone for better shields, yeah, we might need a bit more power too. So I'm going to go for the larger generator, but the more powerful the generator, the less health it's got. So the generator might explode, but I'm going to assume it won't. And next up, the ship needs to be decorated. Okay, so this bit is obviously very important and also completely free. Oh, now that's better. Hang on, we could be hotter pink than that. That's the right level of hot pink. Maybe a bit bright. Yes, yes, yes. Now that's the level of hot pink. It's hideous. The alternative, by the way, is I could have dropped some money on, yes, my crew themselves, because they could do with a little bit of, you know, fixing up occasionally, because they're just starting off with some really, really basic gear. So say, yeah, right now they're just wearing really basic level 1 armor. Could drop a bit of money getting them better quality armor. That's certainly not a bad idea at all. In fact, you know what? Security man. Alright, bring forward the security officer. His job is to fight aliens if they show up on the ship. So, as you're going to be doing that, I'm going to actually give you the level 2 armor. It's going to make you slightly slower moving around the ship, but a little bit better defended. Marvellous. And you can, of course, rename all these people, customize them any way you want to, which is spectacular. Meaning we can now have Captain, Pilot, and all-round big damn space hero John, and Engineer Claire. So, with all that in play, and in particular, yeah, with a nice big chunky shield and enough power to keep it going, yeah, time for us to do a little bit of a mission here. We need to go and rescue somebody, and yeah, mission risk is low, but there's mention of a bounty nearby. Vorb Kip. He is apparently very dangerous, so if he shows up, we might want to consider just sort of running while taking defensive actions against him rather than trying to engage him directly. Still, mission risk in general is low. Gotta go find a Professor Scott. Let's flipping go, team. And here we go. Abilities have now started opening up a bit because, yes, this is where the chaos and confusion and the panic comes from. So now John's got himself options, like if people start taking knocks or being on fire or something, I can try and give them an inspirational speech, which will make them feel better. Not as much as, medical attention would, but screw it, we're working with what we've got here. So, step one, of course, we need to launch the ship, and oh my goodness, it's so hot pink. This might be the hottest, pinkest thing I've ever flipping done. This is beautiful. So, okay, go into tagging mode. Now, we need to go to flipping Mars. Which one's Mars? That is the... hang on. There's going to be a choice of routes. Okay, there's the safe route or the fast route. Yeah, we know there's a bounty hunter around. So we're going to be going the safe route because this is literally my first mission. But I appreciate the fact the game just gave me, the choice. So if I wanted to choose to die, I could. So we pull into an orbit around the little kind of warp gate right here. And yeah, I've also got all sorts of options available to me right now. So yeah. If I wanted to, I could straight up decide to abandon going towards anything and just point whichever bit of my shielding is currently strongest at the nearest enemy. So, yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Or I could just say, screw it, head straight towards the enemy, we'll murder them. Meanwhile, my evasiveness, 70% chance to dodge. I could go into evasive piloting, but I'm pretty sure that's an ability. So, yeah, as that's an ability, that's going to have a cooldown. If I run into trouble, use that. But don't use it if you don't have to. Right, patrol is just fine for the time being. Activate charge mode, please. Charge hyperdrive, and here we go. Let's head to Mars. Hang on, nope, the game wants to tutorialize reactors first. So, okay, yeah, there's a power balance system. As I say, this has all gone a bit FTL. It's now Bomber Crew meets FTL. Thumbs bloody up right there. So, yeah. Okay, shields, weapons, engines, and the gravity generator. We don't need gravity, damn it. Right, well, screw that business. All power to engines. Captain, take us out via the safe route to Mars. Spectacular. So here we go. We have now reached Mars. Begin just patrolling. No problem whatsoever. So... okay, we need to move towards the next area, but there might be some other stuff. On this occasion, we seem to be fine. Head towards the asteroid belt. Good. Everybody in a positive position? I assume so. Lovely. So, yeah, we're just moving 1.2 kilometers in that direction. Good. Good, good, good. And we've got some enemies coming in. Just two? Nope, there's definitely... nope, never mind. That's my own guns. That was fine. So, potentially, yes. Captain, Security, you're not really doing anything right now. Claire, how are you doing at the minute? Do we actually need full power to engines? I could lower power to engines to boost shields. So, yeah, that would actually make shields recharge faster. Or increase weapon power, though only energy weapons. So I've got energy weapons for dealing with shields. So in which case, you go and use the energy weapons, and then we'll hypercharge them. Also, Claire just took a knock from somewhere. Are we good, by the way? How are you guys doing? Please just focus on these guys. Oh, there's more showed up. Sorry, we forgot to tag them. That's all absolutely fine. Tag all enemies. Please start shooting them. Thank you. Anybody else around? No, we seem to be okay, and with overcharged weapons and shields in good shape, you guys should be a-okay. Two more coming in. Not sure if they're just going to keep coming in forever, but I'm sure that's all absolutely a-okay. So, yeah, focus fire on there. Shields go down, and once shields are down, then, yeah, my autocannons are more effective. Lasers are highly effective over here. The problem is, if I actually just start warping out of this area, then, yeah, as a result of that, I'm going to lose everything for a minute. But I feel like they're just coming forever. So, okay, Captain, begin charging. I know that's going to screw our shields up for a second. And charges... Okay, Claire, I'm going to be needing way more power to everything. Actually, Claire, why are we charging so slowly? Okay, this is a concern. Activate evasive piloting. Please stay out of the way. The charge is now much slower than I was expecting. Claire, I'm going to be needing... You know what? That's fine. Turn off gravity. Increase weapon efficiency. That's all absolutely a-okay. Lock on to any enemies we've not locked onto. Captain, how are we doing on the jump? There we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get the flip out of dodge. Engage. Off we go. No serious damage, apart from to Claire, who took like a very small knock, but it's fine. So, okay. We've got ourselves some asteroids here. So, Claire's also got herself... Hang on, just slow down for a second here. Because, yes, all of a sudden, people have a boost. I could actually call in... I could call in fighters to help me out if things get into trouble. Security officer is providing me with data. We've definitely got trouble coming in, by the way. And scan, get time moving back to normal, that's fine. Just tag those guys, please. We need to be moving over to... Yes, objective. So start moving in that direction. 1.9 kilometers. Okay, so choices to be made at this point, because I could actually, yes, tell Claire to whack everything into engines, and we could just try and get out of here. Or we could say, you know what, I'm getting some good XP here. These guys seem to be... Oh, yeah, they're just flipping coming, aren't they? Those are bigger lads right there. Zoom out of all of that. How far off the beacon are we right now? 1.3 kilometers and closing. John is taking a little bit of light damage there. Forward shields have apparently failed. John, go into defensive for the time being. Is that necessary? No, stay as you are. And we could evade, but that's fine. We're taking you out. Who could potentially be doing a better job than what they are doing right now? Claire could be... Okay, this thing seems to be slightly on fire. Claire, getting a gun. If we go... Oh, Claire! Apparently the reactor's broken. Okay, Claire's just fixing that up right now. Good. Reactor's now not broken, which is good. Get back to normal time, please. That's all absolutely fine. Cancel slow time. There's more coming in. They're little fighters, though. We should be able to take them out. We would be ready to charge. There's more coming out of the rear. They're little lads, though, so we've already got them scanned. Right, yes, we should already have them scanned. John, are we ready to charge at this point? Okay, we're a little bit surrounded right now. Activate evasive piloting. Just stay out of their way, so the ship is just going to avoid these guys for the time being. Can my gunners get a weapon boost right now? There is a risk of fire if I do so. Activate focus fire, please. Activate focus fire. So focusing on enemy targets, that's a-okay. We should be absolutely fine. Yeah, focus fire, and I could overdrive, but screw it. Yeah, there's a slight risk of fire. I'm sure it's fine. We just need to take out some of these guys, then we can start the charge. Yeah, this here, good chance for us to do that. So now we need to get back over to that thing, please. John, yes, go back into patrol mode. Back into patrol mode, over to that. There was more coming in over there. Have we scanned you already? Yes, we've scanned you already. That's absolutely fine. Are we locked in, by the way? We're moving into position now. And John, where are you? Okay, we're moving in. We should be moving into the jump gate range momentarily. This was the safe route. And, okay, this time it only takes 3 seconds. Also, hang on, there appears to be a small radiation leak going on. Do we know why there's a small radiation leak? Are you okay? Hang on, we've got problems here. Before we actually go anywhere, are there any enemies right now? Claire, you fix this thing and... Never mind. Okay, there's power problems. Claire, get back to your... Oh, yeah, we can't cycle power around. Is this thing okay, by the way, or is it just suffering from radiation damage? I think we're okay. John, yeah, engage. Take us to a new area. We seem to be a-okay. So, this is fine. The energy thing is now, cycling at me. Tag a thing, and... Okay, there it is. That is presumably where we're wanting to be going, right? What even is this thing? Warning radiation, No, do not push the self-destruct button. Claire, whatever happens, do not push that button. We are ready to charge. That's the... No, that's the asteroid belt. That's not where we're supposed to be going. That's the place we're not supposed to be going. Okay? Because that's the fast route. This is the place we're supposed to be going. Please bring us in over there. We might need to dock with it. We need to get this guy, then we need to get the flip back to base. So this is fine. Right, so that's why that was red. Okay, seriously, warning radiation overdrive. So more power, but radiation leaks. Honestly, that's kind of fine, to be honest. Yeah, just reapply the power. If I need to get the flip out of dodge in a hurry, I could overdrive and then put everything into engines. Then we'd be going around a lot faster. So we're moving into play right now. And yes, all of a sudden there's 5 people, all of whom have complicated abilities as need to be done. So... there we go. We have now got ourselves 1 person. Scott's now chilling out right here. Outpost is about to... Uh-oh. Self-destruct. John. Launch. Okay, so we need to get the flip out of dodge. And you know what? Just for fun, we're going on the fastest route on the way out here. So, yeah, we need to get the flip out of dodge. Go to the closest, nearest, fastest thing. 21 seconds till self-destruct. Claire... faster, actually, if you'd be so kind. Uh-oh, we're not gonna make it in time. Engines are already charged as highly as they can. If we're still inside this, like, system, how bad is this about to be? Well, okay. We don't seem to have... Oh, there's a lot of radiation. Yes, John... Charge. 3, 2, 1. There's radiation everywhere. Go, 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 go. Get out of here. There's a lot of radiation. Okay, we've escaped the rads. We're now going the fast route, which is... yeah, I would not be too surprised. Okay, 2 kilometers in that direction. The question is, where's the bounty hunter? Tag everyone who is around for the time being, and everything is fine. Oh, he's giving me fun facts about humans. That's lovely. Okay, Claire, I want max power to... well, we need some weapons too, and to be honest, we need some shields. Okay, balanced power distribution for now. Is that my my big target, by the way? That might be my main target. Have we got him scanned? There's more coming in. Oh, there's so much more coming in. How are we doing on everything? Shields are starting to collapse. Claire, overdrive the reactor. Put the bonus into everything. So just do a bunch of evasive piloting. We are flipping surrounded and we're taking radiation damage. John's trying to get out of the way. Give an inspirational speech to get everyone's health back. That's all absolutely a-okay. Where's the thing we're supposed to be going towards? It's that thing over there. We're actually pulling away from it because my evasion is maxed out right now, but that's all absolutely fine. We've got everyone tagged, right? Yeah, we've got everybody tagged. Gunners, activate literally everything you've got, please. Activate everything you've got. Just, yeah, basically focus fire, take them all down. Evasiveness, I think, has worn off right now. We are 1 kilometer out from that. John, go into, yes, patrol mode, please. Just get over there. There we go. We're now moving in the right direction. My target is right there. There's Vorg Kibbs. Shields are starting to fail. How are we doing on overdrive? That's on cooldown. It's going to be for a long time. I could boost the reactor, which is probably a good idea. So, boost reactor to boost everything, okay? And now, John, start piloting, please. We're moving in. Activate charge. It's going to take 1 minute to charge. Shields, however, should still be fine because I've got lots of bonus power because of boost 3. How are we doing on everything else right now? Tag anyone who's not been tagged. There's another one over there. Please take out those guys. That's all absolutely fine. You're tagged, right? Yeah, Vorb is doing okay. Who else has got any abilities they could be using right now? Boost 3 is doing okay. Call in fight support. Flipping hell, call in fight support. We're going to be needing reinforcement as soon as possible, please. Yep, Zeta 6, ready for action. Who else have we got floating around here? Who else have we got? I think we've got more people somewhere. Yep, and tag you. And there's another one somewhere over there too. Tag. Okay, good. John, are we ready to go yet? 7 seconds till we're ready to go. Vorb Kib is looking okay. Everyone is looking... Oh, the gunner's almost dead. Go, engage, get out of there. And... Did we lose a gunner? Is he dead? Oh, he's looking wounded. How wounded is he looking? Okay, somebody, Claire, repair the reactor. Oh, there's literally, bloody hell, security man. There's an alien. There's an alien on the ship. Please. Yeah, there's no wonder somebody's dead. An alien gun on the ship. Okay, so everybody, Claire, go get a cocky gun, Claire. Security man, your job is to take out these guys, because you're very good at that. Claire, please start shooting. Well done, Claire. Okay, who wants to go get, like, a medical kit? And then, like, yes, please go and get a medical kit. And this guy's got himself... No! Walker! I think Walker's dead. Okay, stow that. Yeah, I think Walker's dead. The rest of the ship is slightly on fire. Okay, also, the passenger died. The passenger did sort of die there. And the oxygen is offline. Damn it, Claire. That was your one job. I want to say your one job. You probably had other jobs. In fact, yeah, the engineer's got a lot of jobs, actually. How's everybody else doing, by the way? How is everything? Yeah, let's just fix up the O2. Do we know where we're supposed to be going right now? How about we just go home? Just bring us into land, John. Bring us into land. And also, Claire, please put out the one small fire that occurred. So, Walker is dead. Claire is wounded. But I still think John did a very good job there. Back over here. Fix up the reactor, please. Yes, I think the reactor's fine. Back to your seat. Please do not hit. I don't really actually like Claire having access to the self-destruct button. That worries me a little bit. And here we go. Back to base. A few small burn marks on the ship. And we kind of failed the mission. And one of ours is dead. No, we failed the one mission. And we didn't take out Vorb Kib. And okay, the ship made it back. Let's focus on that. Aha! But I've managed to escape the inevitable court-martialing and, you know, associated prison term disgrace of my family for generations to come, because that's the end of the demo. The demo doesn't include the court-martialing, so honestly I consider that a lucky flipping escape. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Space Crew's tutorial mission, and I failed it in just about every way possible. Didn't take out the boss, failed my primary objective, and that was with me going the easy route in one direction. Had I gone the easy route back the other way, possibly it would have gone, you know, a little bit on the better side. But you know what? I appreciate a demo that gives you a real challenge, and bloody hell does the Crew franchise give you a real bloody challenge. If anything, it's got a lot more complicated, because now you've got boarding and guns and aliens to deal with. There's the tractor beam, there's radiation, there's a lot more going on than there was in Bomber Crew. So if you enjoyed Bomber Crew, but just came out of it thinking, I wish this game was kicking my ass in about 5 or 6 different additional ways, yeah, Space Crew. We'll be looking at this one again. Bomber Crew was great. This seems to basically be the same thing, but in space. And what isn't improved by being in space? Nothing. Being in space is a universal unqualified good. So, we'll be seeing this again when it comes out in full, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, may well be one to watch. Do go and wishlist it if you're interested. I am told by indie devs it does make a real world of difference to them. So, yeah. We'll be seeing this again. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Space Crew. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh no! Oh dear! America's decided they do not like us! Just want to finish off China. I can die happily. Well, not happily because there's nuclear fire involved, but moderately happily. There we go! I've just started... Oh god. The Earth was fun, wasn't it? We can all agree the Earth was great.